Welcome to a world where superpowers are as unique as fingerprints and as unpredictable as a cat on a hot tin roof. In this vibrant realm, every individual wakes up with a remarkable ability that sets them apart and spices up everyday life in unexpected ways. Imagine a person who can speak to the departed souls, yet finds that the ghosts are more interested in idle gossip than offering sage advice. Picture another who relies on intuition to guide every decision, though sometimes their gut feelings take whimsical detours into the absurd. The cityscape is alive with bizarre yet charming energy, where manifesting objects instantly is a common accident, and casual strolls might reveal levitating bystanders looking lost in gravity's grasp. Life in this world is like a continuous comic strip, replete with magical mishaps and serendipitous moments that defy ordinary explanation. The citizens embrace their peculiar gifts while dealing with humorous side effects, from accidentally summoning an unruly flock of rubber chickens to unintentional time travel shenanigans that throw calendar dates into disarray. Yet amidst the jovial chaos, a sinister force lurks, threatening to shroud the land in darkness and undo the delicate balance between humor and heroism. The forces of evil are as cunning as they are dark, motivated by their own mysterious agenda. However, the unpredictable quirks of our heroes' powers often provide unexpected solutions in their confrontation with the sinister. This introduction invites you to explore a world where magic, mystery, and laughter coexist in harmonious disarray, illustrating that even in the face of looming evil, wit and light-hearted resilience can prevail. Prepare to journey through an adventure where every corner holds a surprise, and every superpower comes with its own laugh-out-loud twist. In this extraordinary setting, our heroes are not just saviors, but also everyday comedians combating darkness with a mix of strategy, spontaneity, and unintentional hilarity. Thus, as the curtain rises on this tale, the combination of unpredictable abilities and accidental comedy spins a narrative where hope triumphs through laughter, reminding every listener that sometimes the quirkiest heroes make the best saviors. Let us meet our eccentric band of heroes, each forging their path with powers that amaze, confuse, and often lead to unexpected consequences. First, there is the Medium, a charming yet sardonic individual who communicates effortlessly with spirits. Despite possessing the extraordinary ability to converse with those who have passed on, the Medium frequently finds that the departed are more reminiscing about scandalous earthly misadventures than in offering useful advice. On more than one occasion, a ghost's frivolous banter has led to impromptu seance parties and awkward moments in public. Next in line is the Intuitive, a character whose decisions are driven completely by gut feelings. This hero relies on a deeply rooted instinct that sometimes guides them to brilliant insights, yet other times diverts them into peculiar situations, such as choosing to invest in a business solely because the aura sparkled. Their intuitive leaps are as unpredictable as the weather, resulting in moments of both triumph and hilarious misinterpretation of even the simplest signals. Then we have the Manifester, the individual who can materialize objects out of thin air in an instant. While this power sounds like a dream come true for anyone in need of a quick sandwich or an emergency umbrella, it occasionally backfires by summoning utterly inappropriate items at the worst possible moments. Whether conjuring an entire garden while attempting to create a cup of tea, or producing a teapot in the middle of a battle, the Manifester's unexpected items bring both shock and a hearty dose of amusement. The Mind Reader crosses the scene next. This hero can peer into the thoughts of those around them, a talent that is as useful as it is intrusive. In times of crisis, the Mind Reader uncovers hidden plans and secret strategies, yet the constant flow of other people's private thoughts creates many awkward and side-splitting situations. For instance, catching a glimpse into someone's mental diary might reveal embarrassing fantasies or bizarre daydreams, much to the reader's chagrin and the subject's inadvertent humiliation. Our spellcaster enters with a flourish, adept at casting magical spells that alter reality. Although their impressive arsenal of incantations often turns the tide during battles, the spellcaster occasionally experiences spectacular misfires. A well-aimed spell might, instead of vanquishing an enemy, transform their foe into a harmless, squeaking rubber duck, a prank that leaves both friends and villains baffled yet amused. Following closely is the controller, who seemingly can bend others to their will. While this power sounds ominous at first, our controller's ability generally results in minor inconveniences and subtle behavior modifications, rather than outright domination. Unable to resist a playful tweak here and there, the controller might inadvertently cause a stern general to break into song, or a notorious villain to start reciting poetry at the most critical moment. Not to be outdone, the levitation expert makes a grand appearance, gliding gracefully above the ground. However, this gift is tempered with an issue, a tendency to float away when least expected. Whether during tense negotiations or an intense moment of strategy, the levitation expert sometimes finds themselves drifting upward, leaving their teammates scrambling to catch up. The time traveler brings an added layer of quirkiness to the ensemble. Possessing the ability to move through different eras, this hero's power is accompanied by minor glitches that cause humorous temporal mix-ups. A planned rescue mission might randomly find them in a prehistoric jungle or a futuristic cityscape, adding both danger and delightful confusion to the mix. Last but not least is the astral traveler, a hero who sifts through the realms of consciousness and spirit. Amid a series of chance encounters and humorous mishaps, these diverse heroes gradually learn to form an unconventional team destined to confront the forces of darkness. The initial interactions are awkward yet revealing, as each individual's power leads to an accidental spectacle that both baffles onlookers and sparks unexpected camaraderie. The medium, with a penchant for chatting with restless spirits, stumbles upon the intuitive during a moment when the latter's gut told them to follow a stray cat. The spectral gossip of the medium inadvertently sets off a chain reaction of confusion and laughter, drawing in the manifestor, who promptly materializes a random collection of items in celebration of the newfound alliance. In another fateful instance, the mind reader inadvertently exposes the unfiltered thoughts of the spellcaster during a heated debate about strategy. Instead of causing disarray, this revelation breaks the tension with sardonic humor, allowing the team to bond over shared vulnerabilities and unexpected quirks. As these heroes join forces, they encounter minor dark forces, a mischievous band of shadowy troublemakers, posing a threat that initially results in a comedy of errors. The controller, trying to manipulate the behavior of a sneering foe, accidentally persuades them to join a spontaneous tap-dancing routine. Meanwhile, the levitation expert's occasional drift into the skies sends both allies and enemies into fits of giggles, while the time traveler's erratic jumps across centuries only add to the chaotic charm of their formation. During an impromptu meeting in a dimly lit alley, fate gathers the heroes together for an earnest discussion about their past misadventures, powered by the astral traveler's amusing ability to be slightly out of sync with their physical presence. The group's initial hesitations quickly dissipate as they realize that their unique mishaps are not limitations, but rather the quirkiest forms of strength. Through these unpredictable moments of shared humor and accidental heroics, the team discovers that collaboration often results in surprising advantages over adversity. Conversations flow, plans form, and laughter bridges the gaps between differences, setting the stage for their upcoming battle against a far greater darkness. By the end of these fateful encounters, the heroes unanimously agree that unity is essential, their humorous missteps turning into stepping stones on the path toward a joint adventure that promises both peril and plenty of unintentional comedy. This pivotal moment cements their unity, sparking a future filled with challenges, laughs, and legendary exploits for sure. Embarking on their quest, the newly formed team sets off into a world that is as baffling as it is magical. Their journey takes them through enchanted forests where trees whisper riddles and ancient ruins hum with forgotten spells. Every twist and turn on the path is layered with unexpected challenges. Even the very ground beneath their feet seems to play tricks, sprouting confounding signs and peculiar markings that hint at dangers concealed within the vibrant wilderness. The road is fraught with encounters that test both their wits and their whimsical abilities. At one point, while traversing a clearing bathed in eerie moonlight, the manifestor unintentionally creates a barrage of inflatable animals that bounce around in chaotic harmony, amusing friend and foe alike. Meanwhile, the intuitive's guidance leads the team ever so curiously off the well-trodden trail, resulting in a picnic-like detour among dancing fireflies and levitating teacups. Such moments blend peril with hilarity, reinforcing that every step forward in their journey is unpredictable. Deep within this baffling realm, the group meets eccentric inhabitants, a talking fox famed for dubious wisdom, and a woodland troll who insists on trading riddles for safe passage. Their interactions brim with humor, as the heroes scramble to decode cryptic clues while dodging mischievous pranks. The time traveler gets momentarily sidetracked when a temporal anomaly offers a glimpse into a future where squirrels rule an opulent empire, causing a brief but uproarious debate about the implications of such a possibility. As night falls, magical phenomena light up the sky in dazzling displays. The astral traveler's peculiar tendency to slip into unexpected dimensions results in an impromptu detour, briefly separating them from the group as they wander through a kaleidoscopic dreamscape. Although disconcerting at first, this diversion reveals hidden truths and secret pathways that would have otherwise remained obscured. The spellcaster, ever ready with a spell at hand, experiments with incantations that transform the surrounding landscape, provoking laughter and awe in equal measure. In the midst of their journey, the controller orchestrates moments of levity by subtly influencing minor characters they encounter, like persuading a grumpy village elder to recite a hilarious epic of his youth. All the while, the levitation expert's sporadic airborne escapades provide both practical advantages and comic relief, as they assist in overcoming physical obstacles by literally rising above trouble. With every obstacle and unexpected event, the heroes grow closer, their shared humor and determination forging bonds stronger than any spell. Their adventurous trek through this bewildering realm is more than a mere physical journey. It is a transformative passage that tests their resolve, enriches their quirks, and prepares them for the looming darkness ahead. In this surreal odyssey, even the most confounding challenges spark moments of levity that illuminate the path forward. Under a sky darkened by swirling storm clouds and a palpable sense of impending doom, the heroes gather for the ultimate confrontation with the forces of darkness. The battleground is an ancient amphitheater shrouded in eerie mist, where every stone seems to whisper secrets of past triumphs and tragedies. Here, strategy meets chaos as our unique heroes deploy their extraordinary abilities, but not without their trademark, humorous side effects. With a nod from the medium, the first wave of ghostly allies appears, chattering away about outdated scandals, inadvertently distracting the enemy. The intuitive senses a surge of malevolent energy and directs the team with instinctive precision, even as their advice sometimes lands as comically off-target. Meanwhile, the manifester steps forward and summons needed weaponry, though on occasion, their rapid manifestations include bizarre items such as oversized rubber hammers or a pair of neon slippers, which leave both allies and adversaries momentarily perplexed. In the midst of combat, the mind reader dives into the enemy ranks, reading thoughts that reveal secret plans and personal insecurities. This uncanny ability creates a series of laughable interruptions as foes suddenly find their most private thoughts broadcast, leading to disoriented confusion and unintentional self-sabotage. The spellcaster, arms swirling in a whirlwind of incantations, casts spells that momentarily turn menacing war machines into a choreographed dance of whimsical puppetry, blending tactical advantage with absurd spectacle. Not to be outdone, the controller takes center stage, attempting to manipulate enemy actions. However, their efforts produce unexpected side effects. Rather than coerced obedience, foes end up engaged in spontaneous debates about the merits of impractical fashion choices, or breaking into impromptu song and dance routines that disrupt the battlefield's grim atmosphere. As chaos surges, the levitation expert soars above, offering aerial support. Yet every lift comes with the risk of an untimely drift upward, occasionally leaving the team in fits of laughter while simultaneously providing unforeseen strategic advantages as they distract enemy archers. Time is a fickle companion during the battle, as the time traveler makes a series of erratic leaps, briefly rewinding seconds to correct mishaps while inadvertently overlapping multiple time frames, creating surreal scenes where past, present, and future heroes intermingle in a bewildering convergence. Amid this temporal tangle, the astral traveler re-emerges from a spectral wander, reiterating their commitment to the cause with a decisive, albeit offbeat, finishing move that stuns friend and foe alike. Each hero's contribution is an unpredictable blend of calculated power and unintentional comedy, turning the climactic battle into a spectacle where every slip-up and misfire works in their favor. In an unforgettable moment of unity and quick thinking, the team orchestrates a masterful counterattack that shatters the dark forces, with laughter echoing triumphantly over the vanquished shadows. The chaotic confrontation concludes as the forces of darkness retreat, baffled by a victory that is as much about humor as it is about heroism. Thus, amid the pandemonium of battle, our heroes prove that even the most dramatic showdowns can be infused with lighthearted wit and brilliance. After the dust settles, the heroes reflect on their tumultuous journey with a mix of relief and amusement. Their victory over the dark forces is celebrated not only as a triumph of skill, but as a testament to teamwork, genuine camaraderie, and the unexpected humor that united them. Each member recalls moments when their powers misfired in the most delightful ways, and these memories serve as reminders that the path to heroism is paved with both challenges and laughter. In the quiet aftermath, the streets glow with renewed hope and subtle magic, where even the smallest mishap is met with a chuckle. Legends of their exploits begin to spread, told in anecdotes that mix bravery with playful irony. The medium's ghostly banter, the manifestor's eccentric summons, and the time traveler's quirky jumps all become cherished chapters in the story of their community. Looking ahead, the heroes sense that today's adventure is but a prelude to future escapades. With their unique powers and unbreakable bond, they are ready to face new perils, embrace more unexpected side effects, and continue turning potential chaos into moments of joyful triumph. The future beckons, and our heroes march forward with unwavering determination and infectious laughter.